Coming up on Shaquille.
I'm on a new mission, bring a championship to Miami.
Let's go to work.
Candyland, Candyland. This is the type of thing you dream about. Having a toy store all to yourself.
Will you accept that handshake? Do you think the build-up was getting out of hand?
Blah, 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 blah.
Next stop, L.A.
We come to give out the presents.
What you want, man? You want a bike? For some of these kids, this is the only Christmas they'll have.
No, you want a Game Boy.
Ow!
The Heat visit the Lakers.
Just gonna be another game to me.
I hadn't been nervous till I got here. Showtime!
My only focus is that my team wins again.
On this episode of Shaquille.
For 8 years, I called Los Angeles my home, but now I'm living in Miami. I got a new home, I got a new team, and I'm on a new mission, bring a championship here to Miami. When I first met with Pat Riley, I knew the only thing he knew about me was what he read. So deep down in my mind, I knew that he probably had a couple concerns.
Absolute respect as a player comes from absolute sacrifice. And Shaquille looked me in the eye and he said, "Coach," he said, "what do you want me to weigh?" And I said, "I want you at 325 pounds and 12% body fat." And he said, "Fine."
And I think it was a way of testing me, seeing if I had the will, if I had the drive, if I had the dedication. The disciplined person that I am, I said, okay. Right now, it's pretty early in the season, and as a new team, we're still getting to know each other, and that's normal. But the more we play together, the more we trust each other. And that is the difference between winning a championship and going home early.
I've never been around anything in my whole career, 40 years, like Shaquille. What he's done for our franchise, no player has ever done, I don't think, for any other franchise. I really believe that.
All right, thank you.
Go Heat!
The city's excited. We're sold out.
Thank you very much.
To get Shaquille and to be where we are right now, it's a dream. It's an absolute dream come true, and he deserves every single dime that he gets.
We're on a good streak right now, and tonight we're going for our 8th win in a row against Orlando. They're pretty tough, but not that tough. Shouldn't be a problem. Orlando fought very hard tonight. We fought a little bit harder. It killed us in the first half. But we won the game. This year we're not going to be in Miami for Christmas. We're going to be out there in LA with the team. So after tonight's game, we let the kids stay up late, had some friends over to open up presents early.
Shaquille always works on Christmas, but it's usually home. This year, Shaquille and the kids and I will probably be at a hotel. So when he can be at home and the kids are all around, and that is just like the most special time for me.
Basketball cards! Yeah! Woohoo!
You know, I'm probably the luckiest man in the world.
All right!
Great family,
Yeah!
great kids, and a great job.
Honey bump!
So really, every day is like Christmas for me. Yes,
Good morning, Mr. O'Neill. This is your wake-up call.
thank you. We're in Sacramento. It's my first West Coast trip since the infamous trade, and the hype's already started. There's gonna be a lot of people watching, so I got to make sure I look good for the cameras. I'm turning white. Yeah, dude, I'm turning white, dude. Yeah, baby. Ball is beautiful, baby. Yeah, baby. Looking good, baby. Gotta look good on game day. Ooh-wee. Damn. This will make a man tell the truth. Ah. Damn. Ah. Oh.
All right, we're 48 hours away from the biggest game of the NBA season. On Christmas Day, Shaquille O'Neal leads his new team into his old city as the Heat visit the Lakers.
I think with the Christmas game coming up, they're trying to make it like a tennis match, a battle between two guys. But I've always been a team guy, so it's important that my team wins. I'm done with trying to do stuff individually. I'm accomplished that. So, you know, as long as we win, I'm happy. If I get no points and we win, I'm happy. If I get 50, 60 points, break my own Staples Center record and we lose, I'm pissed off. Because I didn't do the right thing. So it's all about doing the right thing on that day and just trying to win a basketball game. I'm more pumped up to play Sacramento, I think, because Sacramento is like, has always been a powerhouse in the West. So Christmas game, even though everybody's trying to pump it up, it's just gonna be another game to me.
That was big. How has your game changed without COVID?
I don't think my game will ever change because I do what I do. For 8 years, I was the most hated man in Sacramento. Now that I'm playing for the Heat in the Eastern Conference, they still hate me. I guess some things never change. Last thing you want to do against a team like Sacramento is fall behind early. It's real difficult in that building to get back in it. But tonight, D. Jones and D. Wade shot us out of a hole. And we're walking out of Arco Arena 10 in a row, baby.
Kobe said today he will shake your hand before the game. I assume, will you accept that handshake? What will it be like to be in front of the fans who rooted you on for 8 years? Is it too much? Do you think the build-up was getting out of hand and you wanted to step away from it?
Questions about the Christmas game is getting ridiculous.
I think it's good marketing.
How many times we gotta answer the same damn question? Blah, 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 blah. The focus has been about this one game. Believe it or not, I can't wait till it's over.
Next stop, LA. What's going on, LA? The Diesel is back. Oh, yeah. I must be guarded. I must be guarded. First thing I did when I got to LA, I had to go to Toys R Us to get some toys for the kids for my Los Angeles Shaq Claus. And I brought my best friend, Damon Jones, with me.
Where are we going right now, big fella? Where do you want to go?
I'm about to go buy some toys, man.
Toys R Us, here we come. Making all the little kids in the hood smile.
We buying good toys. Xboxes, bikes, remote control cars.
Yep.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Ooh, look at the remote control car. You know what? That's not for the kids. That's for me.
Shaq Claus.
Oh, which one should I get?
D. Jones Claus.
D. Jones is the point guard, and he's been around the league for a while.
Ooh, that's nice right there. That's too big to fit in my basket.
But I never really knew him until I signed with the Heat. And you know, we just hit it off from the first day of practice.
Yo.
He's funny as hell, and he always makes me laugh.
He's on down the road.
Shaq didn't have to ask me twice to help him out with Shaq Claus because I know how much it means to him to help these kids out.
How much is that, 200?
200, and you get
All right, give me 5 of those.
Anyway, this is the type of thing you dream about doing as a kid.
What are these right here, remote control cars?
Having a toy store all to yourself.
We got a yacht. We got a yacht.
Damn.
Boss, I got a yacht.
Get all that, man.
For the kids.
Barbies.
Oh, you gotta get the wrestling figures. Kids loving that.
I need another cart.
Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant. Oh, gotta get the Disney horse and carriage.
The whole reason I brought D. Jones was to help me out.
D. Jones, Toys R Us. Going shopping, baby. Yeah, that's how we doing it.
D. Jones just kept playing with the toys, so I had to go on my own.
Yeah, we're going through the brick wall, baby.
You know what's coming, don't you?
What?
Pull that thing over. He's speeding. Yeah, he's speeding. Pull it over. Yeah. Okay.
It's a legal search.
No, I ain't legal search. Don't forget, I'm still police here now.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at this. Watch out, man. You're in my way when I slide with it. I'm gonna slide first, and I'm gonna pass you. Okay, go ahead. What you got with? Yeah. Okay. Start it back. Now I'm gonna walk with it. And I'm gonna pause it on both sides. And I'm gonna bring it back.
Hey, you're the reason why. Hey, love you so.
Come here, mama.
Hey.
You know, I learned 2 things about Damon Jones tonight. 1, he can't drive, and 2, he can't sing for He's the worst singer I've ever heard in my life.
You're the girl that makes me feel so good. Cutie pie. Hey. Big Santa Claus and little Santa Claus. We come to give out the presents to the kid, love the kid. Ooh. Yeah, boy, it's how we do it. Yeah.
Hey. Hello, fellas. I'll get out of here.
Open the door, man.
Every Christmas when I lived in Los Angeles, I did Shaq Claus. Just because I don't live there anymore doesn't mean I don't love the children anymore.
Glad to be back in the lovely city of Los Angeles, California. Spent a lot of years here. Did a lot of great things here, and I miss everybody like the children.
I gotta get some snow so I can hit Shaq. Come on, follow me.
Tomorrow's gonna be a well-fought game. We just want to try to get a win in a hostile place.
Oh!
See? See? You saw that? You said it was hot? Oh, that's you? Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah!
This is my first opportunity being involved with Shaq Claw. But it's not about Shaq, it's not about D. Jones. It's about the kids and making those guys happy, because that's what Christmas should be about.
PS2 or Game Boy?
No, you want a Game Boy.
What you want, man? You want a bike?
First Barbie right here.
There you go, man. That's for you.
Karaoke machine?
You know, my kids are lucky. We live a very blessed life. You want all three? Go ahead, you can have all three. But the kids that come to Shaq Claus are nearly as fortunate.
Look at it, he's about to fall down.
For some of these kids, this is the only Christmas they'll have.
All right, baby.
Yeah, awesome! Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve, and I'm just happy and fortunate that I get to spend it with my wife and kids. Can I have a kiss? Can I get a kiss? You don't love me? Huh? Tonight we're having dinner at the in-laws' house. Just a way for me to clear my head and have a good time with the family and get away from all the bull hype about this game. Yeah.
I know tomorrow's game isn't really a big deal because it's December and, you know, it shouldn't really matter, but it does matter just because of all that's happened. But I think Shaquille couldn't be in a better place than here tonight with family, just being a dad.
Ah, he's stepping on my face. Ah, man. Don't hurt somebody. Ah, man. Ah. Ouch. The arena that I built.
I hadn't been nervous until I got here. This used to be like our arena. We'd come in, say hi to everybody that we know, and now it's gonna be strange to see Shaquille out there in another uniform, and it's different. Showtime! Say hi to Daddy, look.
This is a business. This is just one game out of 82, so I'm not really worried about what the crowd's gonna be doing. My only focus is that my team wins the game.
At center, number 32, 13th year out of LSU, Shaquille O'Neal.
The fans of LA have been very, very hospitable to me. They've been there with me through the good times. They've been there with me through the bad times. Hopefully they appreciate me as much as I appreciate them.
Now the basketball game. Men, one of the new Lakers, and there are a bunch of them against O'Neal. And Bryant goes right to the lane and has it taken away. Now a 2-on-1, and Damon Jones lays it in Bryant. Now Now Bryant, three-pointer goes. And now Bryant again from three. And Kobe Bryant. And here goes Bryant again from three. Whoa, baby. That's a pretty good little early statement. And O'Neal got it back, puts it in.
I want to tell you, the big fella's working.
And runs into guess who?
I think the Lakers were out to prove a point. You know, like they made the right choice. But the truth is, this is a team sport. It should never be about one man or one player. I don't care who it is.
Three-pointer, Kobe connects. Shaq turned around, goes in. There goes Athens and Shaq with the block. Place erupts as Shaquille O'Neal has fouled out.
See, what you have to understand is boos is a sign of respect. Cheers is a sign of more respect, but it's all respect.
Wade, side, missing, and we go to overtime. And why not?
When I fouled out, I felt like I let my team down a little bit. But Dwayne Wade winked at me and said, I'm gonna win this one for you. And really, that's all that mattered, was a win. This wasn't me versus him. It's all about playing team basketball and winning.
And Jermaine Jones to inbound. Bryant gets doubles. Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant can't make it go down, and Shaquille O'Neal and Miami Heat have won 11 straight games.
Job's done. Time to go home.
Next time on Shaquille.
I'm crazy. When you're on the road, there's a lot of downtime. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Feel like a little baby. Mama. There's a lot of hitting, a lot of banging, but we fought fire with fire.
If I ever fought, you're gonna hit.
I decided to make an affordable shoe.
Strength conditioning.
Damn.
You doing that, man. You doing that.
You gotta make Nash play defense too.
I'm working as hard as I can.
Go, Shaq, go.
Coming up on Shaquille.
When you're on the road, there's a lot of downtime.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Feel like a little baby. Mama. There's a lot of hitting, a lot of banging, but we fought fire with fire.
If I ever fought, you're gonna hit.
I decided to make an affordable shoe.
Strength conditioning.
Damn.
You doing that, man. You doing that.
That's crazy. I don't think any of those teams can beat us in a 7-game series.
You smell like a little baby, man.
How much was it?
Think, man.
You got to think, man. You gotta make Nash play defense too.
I'm working as hard as I can.
Go, Shaq, go.
On this episode of Shaquille.
Tomorrow night's game is the first of a 4-game road trip. Portland's always been a very physical team. I know it's gonna be a lot of whistles, so I'm gonna probably shoot a lot of free throws. So today what I did, I stayed behind and shot some extra free throws.
You ready? Let's roll. How far is this ride?
About 30, 35 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah. You know I'm involved in a lot of businesses other than basketball. You know, retail, clothing, a lot of real estate. Tonight I'm in Portland meeting with Nike, who just recently purchased my Dunkman shoes and apparel company.
So tonight, one of the things that they want to talk about is pricing.
Yeah. It's real important to me that my shoes and products are affordable to everyone. I consider myself a mass appeal guy. I wanted to, you know, appeal to the masses, have a great shoe at an affordable price. We almost there? Let me tell you a story. One day I'm in Orlando. I'm leaving practice, and this lady comes up, and she's crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? You want an autograph? She said, no, I can't afford your shoes. So I didn't know what to do, so I just pulled out some money. I was like, and here. She's like, I don't want your money. Why don't you make some shoes that's affordable? I decided to make an affordable shoe, and it's been working, and I would like to keep it like that. And I actually feel good about that.
The meeting that we had with Shaq was really just about understanding what he wanted to do with the brand, what he wants to do with products.
I don't know how you guys grew up, but if I'd asked my father for a pair of $100 shoes, I would have been in trouble.
He has great ideas about how his products should perform, about how he should be marketed.
So we start him out here. Persuasions. We finally call it the General 2.
And the Shaq brand will do better if we do what Shaq wants.
Tidal wave, like win the title.
Yeah.
In Shaq's case, it's very genuine, and it's about great product. It's not just label slapping.
He tried to get me and he scratched my ear, the Predator.
He's very, very interested in making sure that it's the right thing and it reflects what he wants.
Gator bling.
What about my idea for the All-Star game?
1 second, okay?
Okay.
Shaq, pick up your phone.
The Shaq shoe phone.
Shaq, pick up your phone.
Yes. You want me to follow through on the free throw? Okay, sure. I was real happy with what Nike had to say, and I think this is going to work out just fine. You got the powerhouse of Nike, and hopefully the powerhouse of my name, and it's just going to do wonders. Thank you for joining us, and I look forward to conquering the world with you guys.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Glad I don't play here. Sun's never out. It's always raining. When you're on the road, there's a lot of downtime. Basically, you just sit there and do nothing, just waiting to play. 10 long days on the road. But I brought my girlfriend with me. She keeps me out of trouble. That's it. Sound pretty good. Let you hear it again. One hand. Game days are sacred to me. It's all about conserving my energy and staying focused. So my ritual consists of eating, sleeping, waking up, ready to dominate. Tired, about to kill Portland tonight. But before the game tonight in Portland, guess who I see? My good friend Connor. What up, baby? Connor's a brave kid. He's battling cancer, but he's always smiling. That's why I love Connor. It's always great to see him. That's our D. Jones. Hey, Mom.
How are you?
Nice to see you again.
Connor won a basketball contest in 2003, and he was one of 10 kids that got to go to LA and play with Shaq.
You gave me your jersey?
Yeah. Oh, that's mine?
Yep.
All right, appreciate it. Yes, sir.
And if you want me to sign it for you, you can just ask me.
And Shaq just took a liking to him.
I got a mark.
Yeah, I got a suit.
You got one?
They've been friends ever since. They email each other and talk to each other. It's indescribable what it means. It's amazing.
You all right, Connor?
Yeah, I'm good.
Take care of yourself.
I never would have expected a star as big as Shaq to be a friend of me. Big old man. He's the greatest guy. You know, he's the nicest person that I've ever met, probably.
Give me a hug. Have fun tonight at the game. All right, I appreciate it. See you, baby. Love you. All right.
Thank you.
You better be rooting for me.
Show everybody on your feet.
Portland definitely lives up to the reputation of being physical. There's a lot of hitting, a lot of banging, a lot of shoving. Portland fought hard tonight. We fought fire with fire. And we got the win.
Off to Seattle, baby.
Go, Shaq, go.
I'm in Seattle. Just waking up. Still tired though. I got practice at 2:30. You know when you're on the road, it's like every city starts looking the same. Every hotel room starts looking the same. I mean, basically, we spend less than 48 hours in any one place. We fly in, we practice, we play a game, and then fly off to the next city. So it can get kind of monotonous and make you crazy sometimes.
They call me Shaq, but I'm crazy. Kurt Cobain, I miss you. In his eye. Kurt, where are you? Kurt, I need you.
Here come Kurt Cobain right now.
Come on. Woo! Boy.
That's for a cat that don't even know how to play piano whatsoever. Sounds pretty good. Tonight we're playing the Sonics. Last week they ended our 14-game winning streak. So tonight, we're all looking for a little payback. Things didn't turn out the way we wanted to in Seattle. It was close all the way through the fourth. Basically, we got cold, and they got hot. They just killed us with the threes.
Man.
Right here in Houston, man.
What's in Houston, David?
Man, you got a variety of stuff, man.
Give me an example of what the variety
What you want to eat?
I wanted something like the Cheesecake Factory.
Man, you want to keep going there because you got stock in there,
That's
man.
right. That's why
I
I
don't
want
want
to
to eat
go
that
back
garbage,
over there.
man. That's garbage.
We got in late last night, so Coach Van Gundy canceled practice. That means we have the day off.
Come on, man. Go right here to the left and swing it right here, Houston, man.
So myself, D. Jones, and Jerome, we decided to hang out and have a little fun.
We just gonna do 1, 2, 3 Duke.
What's that, Duke? I don't know.
Yeah,
that.
what? Odd even.
Odd even.
So what if I put up one and he put up one?
That's
You
even.
win.
You win.
How is that even?
That's even.
1 and 1 is 2,
isn't it?
Where you go to
2 and 1 is 3.
Dumbass. Where the hell you go to college?
Hey, listen. No, for real though. For real, I went to a one-room school. We learned everything in one classroom. Come on.
All right, what you got?
Even.
All right.
1, 2, 3, shoot. I got a Tootsie Roll.
You won. You won.
We're going to Houston. We're going to Houston. Houston! You are so predictable.
Oh, when's that? Thursday. Kobe against LeBron. I gotta watch that one.
That ain't gonna be nothing.
This is the first stool I sit in. My damn feet don't touch the ground. I feel like a little baby. My. Damon Jones over here, Miami Heat. Shooting guard.
Man, shooting guard?
What, you a point guard? I thought you was a point guard till you let Rittenhauer take your candy last night. He took it clean. Yeah.
Oh, remember, did he?
Oh, man.
You know I ain't see that, don't you?
Oh, you didn't see that?
You know you'd have heard about that.
Listen, man, next time I tell you to switch on the pick and roll and you let my man come down the middle and score, man, you're gonna have problems. I picked your man up and he threw the pass right to Fortson for the layup.
What you want me to do, man? Let me tell you something. I'm working as hard as I can.
In my opinion, we should have beat Seattle last night.
I lose focus for a split second. And that split second of focus that I lose, I do something crazy.
But we're in Phoenix now. I think they have a better team, partly because of Steve Nash. You know what you gotta do tomorrow, too? You gotta make Nash play defense, too.
I'm gonna do that.
No, I'm saying you just can't let him come down and do all that.
All right. I'm down with that.
Now, Damon's gotta have a good game against Steve Nash, because he'll be guarding him. When they score, they only got one outlet. They're looking for Nash.
So you want me to come up?
Yeah, you gotta plug him. He's kind of fast, ain't he?
Not that, but if I get the wrong angle, we naked.
No, you gotta make him finish. Make him finish.
My relationship with Shaq is like none other.
I ain't gonna lie, day off feel good, boy.
You know, I've been in the NBA 7 years, and I've never been as close with a player as I am with him.
What y'all wanna do today, man?
Let's go down to the mall, man, the big mall.
All right, come on.
Neiman Marcus and all that.
Our personalities fit, we have a lot of fun, and we take the game of basketball very seriously, but we do it having fun.
It's time change, man. I haven't caught up with it yet.
Man, it's killing me. I was up so early this morning, man.
Damn, you farted, man?
Damon.
Why you gonna put me out like that? You tell me I farted.
Somebody farted, wasn't it?
Unc farted, man.
Damon.
That's why he raised his window down first, man. You
Damon.
stink, man.
You know Damon did
You
it.
stink, man. I ain't do that, man. You ate all them ribs, man.
No, yeah, but who ate the beans? See, that's
Man,
the telltale right
man.
there.
Hey, listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, if I ever fart, you gonna hear it.
Damn.
You doing
Shaq,
that, man.
that
You doing
was
that.
good. I know you, Shaq.
You doing
I know
that.
you,
You doing
Shaq.
that, man. You doing that, man. You
I
stink.
know you like a book.
You stink, man.
That's you there, Shaq.
That ain't me.
That smell like baby diaper poo-poo there.
You stink, man.
Ooh.
You're 32 years old, man. You smell like a little baby, man.
About to be 33.
It don't matter how old you're about to be, it's how old you smell right now. Like an 18-month-old baby, man.
You wanna go hit some balls, David, in the golf course?
Man, I don't play golf, man. I leave that to you and VJ Singh. Louis, here we coming, Louis. Louis Vuitton.
Hello.
That's all he want to do, Louis Vuitton and Gucci.
I gotta go to Neiman Marcus too, boy.
These jammies is hot right here, look. Ooh, man.
I gotta get these, boy.
Yeah. Then these are my running shoe joints right here.
Yeah, I take
Bam!
I look like Farnsworth Bentley.
No, that's cold right there.
This you right here, Damon.
Go ahead, man.
This you right
Go
here.
ahead, man. Let's see what we got to hit. Yo, where's Shaq stuff at?
That's me right there. Everything ain't legit.
I don't
Man, we gonna get the soap, man.
I like this type of soap.
Yeah. We know you use lady soap.
That's all right. Oh, here it is, right here. Soap store. My wife just bought me a gang of this soap, too. I don't like that soap.
Excuse me, is the majority of these soaps in here feminine?
No, not at all.
No, whole men's selection.
Oh, you got a few men's soap, but you was looking on the feminine side.
That's not what I'm buying. I'm gonna show you what I'm buying. I know what I'm buying.
Okay, go ahead.
The same thing you get at the Ritz when you're in the Ritz Hotel. Is this a soap you want, honey? That's what I want right there. That's girl soap. This ain't no girl. Shaq, this is soap that's in the hotel you're in right now. Did you or did you not use the soap this morning? Right, let me see it. No, you ain't using no soap. What are these called? Scented balls?
I don't know. I think you probably put them in your pocket or in your pants. Put in your pants.
Hey, man.
Keep your pants fresh. Keep the scent in your pants fresh.
2 bars of soap for $17.27. Okay, but listen to this. You just said 2 bars. That's the same soap they got at the hotel. Didn't you say that? Yeah. So why pay for it? You could have came in my room and got that. I'm not using that. Damon not using that. You could have had 4 bars for free.
Think, man.
You got to think, man.
Think.
How much was this?
See, I use manly soap. I use Lever 2000.
Oh, that's real manly. I use Ivory, man.
Lever
2000, that's really manly.
That is.
Look. Yeah, look.
He stink. He smell like a barracuda. I'm ready to go, fellas. There ain't nothing else in here.
Thank you. Sure, appreciate it.
You all right?
Can we get some ice cream before we leave? Yeah, of course.
See?
They got the Cold Stone down there. All right, come on.
Garbage.
Oh, you love Cold Stone, man.
Oh, ain't that garbage?
Damon.
Look at
you love Cold Stone. Me and my trainers, we designed a special workout. Because the other teams, they really don't want us to use their gyms, and they really don't have a lot of equipment anyway. The whole idea of these exercises is to warm up my muscles. After I warm up my muscles, I stretch. You really want to warm up the muscles before you stretch to prevent injuries and cramps during the game. We were in trouble with Phoenix right from the start. Seemed like they hit every shot. We couldn't buy a bucket. And to make things worse, I got hit in the eye. Gets rough out there sometimes. But you know, that's part of the game. You know, in the second half, we had a couple chances to get back in it. But it's like every time we got close, we turned the ball over. They made us pay for our turnovers every single time. After playing in this league for so long, one thing I've learned that you can't let a loss like this get to you.
So no matter how full of yourself you get in the East, you should know that there's still plenty of work to be done. That this is maybe humbling or a lesson.
Anybody can get 1 game, anybody can get 2 games, but I still think none of those teams can beat us in the 7-game series. I don't care who it is in the West. You lose a game, you learn from your mistakes, and you just move on to the next.
You know the name. Next time on Shaquille.
1, 2, 3, 8. None of us are too happy about losing 3 out of 5 games.
It's 82 games of changing your strategy.
I'm shooting my second commercial in less than a week. I'm a veteran at this, people.
I understand you went back pimping. Hey, Chuck Taylor, that's too cold, man.
Latino call me Chuck.
Have you tried a Cuban?
Can't none of y'all score on me.
They lost, we won, end of story.
Coming up on Shaquille.
None of us are too happy about losing 3 out of 5 games.
It's 82 games of changing your strategy.
Action. Shaq Shrek, and I'm the donkey. One take gaming. And everybody in the world know who stole that show.
I understand you went back pimping. Hey, Chuck Taylor, that's too cold, man.
Latino call me Chuck.
Have you tried a Cuban?
Let's roll. I'm shooting my second commercial in less than a week. I'm a veteran at this, people. Whoa. Can't none of y'all score on me.
They lost, we won, end of story.
On this episode of Shaquille.
The team got into LA late yesterday for our last game on this road trip against the Clippers. Shawnee and the kids flew out to see her parents and, of course, to meet with me, the daddy.
What up, cuz? Hey, what up, man? Kiss. What up, baby? Happy birthday. What you want for your birthday?
It's my son Sharif's 5th birthday, so tonight we're gonna throw him a little party for him and his little friends.
McDonald's or haircut? You pick.
And while Shawnee's out getting everything ready, I'm taking the kids out for lunch and a haircut.
Yes.
That's mine.
Let me see.
Yep. Let me fix it for you. Come over here, Reed.
You know, the last time I was in LA, it was Christmas, and it was just crazy with all the media hype around the Lakers game and everything.
Daddy got that magic eye. Look, see how it's white right now? Watching I go like this, it turns red.
How did you do that?
Magic.
Make it black.
I can't make it black yet. I'm learning. So this time it's great, because I can just get out with my kids and relax a little and have some fun without reporters chasing after me, asking me all sorts of stupid questions.
Daddy.
Yeah, that's hot. Look, watch. You gotta blow on it. Here.
And now you owe me one of your fries.
Looking like your daddy, boy. Looking handsome like your daddy.
Shaq Diesel came in the shop today. I've been cutting his hair for about 8 or 9 years.
All right, Reed.
Now that he's moved to Miami, I really miss him coming around the shop. I'm used to seeing him every week. I see him twice a year now.
Brody T.
Yes, sir.
I understand you went back pimping.
Hey, Chuck Taylor, that's too cold, man.
The man had some shoes with dice in them. What is shoe with the dice
Since Grace
at?
found me, man, I don't do those things no more.
I think the best thing about going to Chuck Taylor's is you never know what's going to happen or who you're going to run into.
Everything I do is for the Lord.
Today there was a gentleman named Ronnie D. from Tennessee. This guy claims he was a former pimp turned preacher. And boy, was this dude funny.
Shaq, I used to do that way back in the day. I don't know, but I've been touched. I've been touched.
The anointed one.
One.
But I don't know, Roddy D. I'm trying to get you back to pimping, man.
See, he trying to get me fired up. Just before you know it, I'm gonna be preaching on this. Look, I'm gonna be preaching, Shaq. We're over it now. We're gonna be shouting, dancing, and singing up in here.
That's because that perm gonna be hot.
Everybody around here is like family, and when Shaq's around, he definitely fits right in. I'm still a Laker fan, but I miss Shaq. I really miss Shaq.
See, man, I keep telling you, I'm saying.
About the 70s, though, when the Cadillacs and the
there was
platforms.
Houston was a
rooster. 3-inch heels with the dice in them. You say you used to shake a 7, just fall right on.
Because 7 means completion in the eyes of God. See, I didn't know he was trying to talk to me back then. Even when I was in the life, the Lord was calling me. I'm so glad I'm saved today. Oh, see this? Today, this day, right here with Shaq and Chuck Taylor and JT. I'm saved this day. Yeah, you in here, JT.
I'm not saved just yet, though.
Oh, okay, well, I still got a few more things I got to do out in the world, you know? See, now I'm gonna move in a few minutes because this ceiling might fall down on you over here. I'm gonna run. No, don't let it fall on him while he's doing it in my head, please.
You know, I don't know how much of what Ronnie D was saying was true.
What? Go ahead.
But I tell you what, he had everybody in there going.
It's getting hot in here. Don't take off none of your clothes.
Hey,
It was great for us to be able to come back to LA for Sharif's birthday party.
have fun. Hey, how y'all doing?
Just because, you know, we live in Miami now, but a lot of his friends are still here. And then it was also nice for Shaquille and I because we came here during Christmas and it was absolutely crazy. We were so busy. We didn't get to visit with, you know, everyone that we would like to, and this gives us a great opportunity to do that.
How you doing?
This is cute.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Wake up, little baby.
Shawnee put together a great party.
Ooh, cheddar cheese, my favorite.
There was a lot of stuff for the kids to do.
I see you there, don't fall.
They had this big padded 2B swinging thing and all kinds of games.
Can't none of y'all score on me.
They can get fake tattoos, and they had those pictures for fake magazine covers.
1, 2, 3, gotcha.
Yeah, Ali.
It was a lot of fun, but as usual,
Get out of here.
I dominated.
Get out of here. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. Don't even try it. Ah, get it out. Ah, get it out. No.
I think everybody had a great time. I know Sharif did.
Great party, honey.
Thank you.
Get that out of here. No. You cheating. Get it out of here. Get it out.
It's party time.
The game tonight against the Clippers is our 5th in 8 days. And it's our last one on this road trip. We're 2-2 right now, so we really want to get this one. So we can go back home over 500 for the trip. Clippers have always been one of those teams that are unpredictable. On any night, you never know who's going to play hard or who's going to show up.
Hey, you got the best seat in the house. You can hear everything I'm saying.
But now they got Mike Dunleavy as a coach. So they're getting a little bit more consistent, but they probably still won't make the playoffs. You know, we had an early lead in this game, but they kept fighting back, and they kept it close the rest of the way. And we ended up going into double overtime. The last time we played at the Staples Center against the Lakers, we won it in overtime. But this game didn't turn out that way. So I guess it's true what they say. Christmas really does come once a year. Merry Christmas, Clippers. Gate 17, where's that at?
Go up to James Stewart Avenue and make a right.
All right, cool. I didn't know what the hell he just said. The hell was that? Today I'm shooting a commercial for the Verizon Wireless Company. So I guess you could say I'm going Hollywood today, dude. Hey, tough guy with a shirt off, look. What's up, baby? You got it? Tough guy, muscle man.
Let's take Shaquille through this here. Show him what we're doing.
So you're coming through here, you're 9 inches tall, and there's your teammates, and you're slapping high fives. Okay?
You say action, I'm ready to go. This is my 994th commercial.
Really?
Yes. Yes. I'm ready to go.
Damn. And count. Okay, well, come on.
I'm a veteran at this, people.
Okay.
The whole idea of this commercial is to make me look small. Everybody knows the only way to do that is with special effects. There's nothing small on this body.
Okay, here we go. Quiet, please. Shaquille, you ready? Okay, here we go. And let's roll. Cue it.
You know, over the past 10 years, I've done a few TV shows, a few movies, and a ton of commercials.
Great. Okay, one with just hands up without the slap.
Roll, please.
The thing I like best about doing commercials is they don't really take a lot of time, so I can fit them into my schedule during the season.
And the camera's reloaded.
The one thing I've learned about these, that you gotta have a lot of patience. We kept shooting the same thing over and over again.
There you go, Shaq. And action.
But you know, I really didn't mind at all because I know when it's done, it's gonna be a really cool commercial.
Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal.
No autographs, no autographs. We're heading back to Miami tonight, and a few of my teammates missed their flights. So I told Dwayne, Udonis, and Doliak, I told them they could fly back with me. Which was great, because we got a chance to talk about basketball and team stuff. You know, how to beat the Spurs, what I learned from Phil Jackson. Just basketball shit. Every time we beat San Antonio, Phil said, let Tim Duncan get his and shut everybody else out. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You stay with everybody else and you don't go with Tim. If Tim gonna get 40, maybe get 40. Tim can't get 47 games in a row. He can't do it. We won't even try. You know we're gonna get off.
Oregon, Icewood in his class.
Steve Kerr, Robin Ory on the championship team 10 years ago.
Last 10 years, yeah.
That's impressive right there. Nice.
You know, Shaq's been in this league a lot longer than we have, and he's got 3 championship rings, so I mean, he knows what it takes to win. So when he starts talking about basketball, we pretty much listen.
You know, even though we lost to Dallas and Seattle, Phoenix, not no team can beat us in 7 games. No way. Can't do it. We're gonna be all right. I ain't worried. Just got back from LA about 5 this morning. So by the time I got the kids in bed and all, only got a couple hours sleep. So basically right now, I'm pretty much running on empty. But there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not gonna get any more sleep because I'm gonna be the Grand Marshal at a parade this morning, the Three Kings Parade in Little Havana. A gloomy day, but I'm back now, so the sun will be up very soon. Not today, though. Probably tomorrow.
know, before I came to Miami, I never really heard about the Three Kings Parade. But it's a real tradition here. I still don't know that much about it, but basically, it's a celebration of three wise men who visited baby Jesus. And it's a really big holiday for Latin Americans, so I'm glad to do it.
Latino call me Shaq. Shaq O'Neal, that's my new name.
Have you tried a Cuban? Here, baby, here, I go with you.
I've only been living in Miami about 6 months now, but I actually feel like it's home.
What's up, baby?
I really appreciate how the people have welcomed me and made me feel like I'm a part of their city.
Yeah, you walking with me?
Shaquille O'Neal means everything to the city of Miami. The city of Miami is proud to have him here. We're going to go to the NBA Finals, and on top of that, we have a person who has a great big heart that cares for his community and takes part in a tradition that is a Cuban tradition in Miami.
You know, kind of funny. I didn't get much sleep last night, but being out here in front of everybody really pumped me up. Kind of like when I'm playing a game. Sometimes I'm tired and beat up and whatever, but when I walk out on that court, the adrenaline rush and the love I get from the crowd just makes it all disappear. And you know, I really think I had more energy and was less tired by the end of the parade than I did when I started. This morning we're having our first practice since we got back from the road trip. None of us are too happy about losing 3 out of 5 games. And based on some of the things that happened during those games, Coach Van Gundy has decided to make some changes to some of the plays we're running.
All right, here we go. Here. Come down, spread. Come down, spread.
I think one of the most important things I've learned in my years as a coach is that you have to be willing to adapt. It's 82 games of changing your strategy little by little and adapting and getting to a game where you think you've got all your bases covered.
35, down 2.
Shaq really gives us the ability to do that to a greater extent than most teams because he provides so many scoring options. Not just beneath the basket, but also on the perimeter.
35, down 2.
Shaq's passing skills are extremely valuable and I think really set him apart from a lot of the great big guys in this league because he will throw the ball out anytime that he sees a double team. He's able to find Dwayne or Eddie or Damon on the perimeter and get them the ball for the open shot. You just can't put a price on that kind of versatility.
1, 2, 3, hit.
Today I'm shooting my second commercial in less than a week. This time it's for 24-Hour Fitness. But this time, I'm not only a spokesman, I also have a business partnership with them. We are opening a bunch of locations in South Florida.
And cutting. The amazing thing about Shaquille is how hard he works off the court as well as on the court. Not only preparing to play ball and play his profession, but also in all the events and the things that he gets involved in life. 8 to 10 months ago, we began talking about trying to do some things together in the club business, which emanated into putting together now a joint venture to kind of work together here in the Miami marketplace.
Stand by, please. You got no makeup? Yeah. You Hollywood ass.
What you want me to do?
I'm not wearing makeup.
The lady said I'm...
Jamie Jones wears makeup.
But I'm the most masculine thing in here. How about that?
You know, sometimes waiting around between takes on a commercial can get real boring.
Hey, Rolex is up next.
So today, I had to pull a few strings to get Damon a little cameo role.
Action.
Not because he's a great actor or anything, but because he's a lot of fun to have around. He makes me laugh.
I know Shaq has done a lot of TV shows and a lot of movies, but it's like Shaq's Shrek, and I'm the donkey.
One take Damon.
And everybody in the world know who stole that show.
One take Damon.
It was a long day, but this shoot was a lot of fun.
You guys don't change the lights yet.
They had me doing lots of crazy stuff. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with it all, or how they're gonna put it together.
And action.
But I'm sure it'll be pretty funny when it's done. This year, the Hawks have one of the worst records in the league. So everyone figures today should be an easy win for us. But the truth is, teams like this could be dangerous. Because sometimes there could be a tendency to underestimate them and let your guard down. And before you know it, you lose. If you ask me, first half of the game was really closer than it should have been. So in the third quarter, me and Flash decided to take control of the situation before it got out of hand. Once we did that, they didn't have a chance. You know, beating a team like this isn't something to be bragging about or getting excited about. I mean, it's like taking your kids to the zoo. You don't expect people to pat you on the back for doing that. It's just something you're supposed to do. This is a team we're supposed to be. So they lost, we won. End of story.
Next time on Shaquille.
In the fourth quarter, I was pissed. Now I'm looking for a little bit of peace and quiet at home. Get away from the kitchen.
I can't come out.
It's gonna be a long day for Damon Jones. Damon, you all right?
I'll probably be on highlight tapes for the rest of my life.
You are your father's child.
I decided to make a statement in the fourth.
Coming up on Shaquille.
In the fourth quarter, I was pissed. You know I'm looking for a little bit of peace and quiet at home. Get away from the kitchen.
I can't come out.
It's gonna be a long day for Damon Jones. Damon, you all right?
I'll probably be on highlight tapes for the rest of my life.
These teams gotta learn that they just can't push us around. It's against my religion to have 13 points in 4 quarters. It makes me look bad and feel bad.
The kids were pretty wound up. Come here. They were just in everything. You are your father's child.
I decided to make a statement.
On this episode of Shaquille.
Just came back from an East Coast road trip. We played 3 games in 5 days. And tomorrow we play Houston. So the team's taking a day off to get a little rest. And you know I'm looking for a little bit of peace and quiet at home. Get away from the kitchen.
Whenever
Whenever Shaquille's around the house, the kids want to spend every minute they can with him. Because during the season, with him being on the road and them being at school, they don't get as much fun time with him as they would like. Or as much as Shaquille would like, ha, ha, ha. Because really, he's just a big kid himself.
Look.
With a can head? Lovely.
No, the king.
The ground wet?
No.
That's no good. After breakfast, the kids wanted me to go out back and jump on the trampoline with them.
There it is. You want me to get in with you, Kier? I'm gonna get in with you.
We just kind of messed around a little bit out there.
Make you smell my feet.
You know, I made up some Shaq Fu karate games, some roly-poly games,
No, you gotta jump.
and my favorite game, Bite the Wild Dog.
Wild doggy.
We're just out there having fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what I do as a father. I just have fun with the kids. I let Shawnee discipline them and do all that stuff. My job is just make them laugh, keep them happy, and protect them.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I guess you could say today's game is all about sibling rivalry. Our coach, Stan the Man Van Gundy, against their coach, Stan's little brother, Jeff. There's no way we're gonna lose to the little brother. No way. You know, for the past 3 years, every time I played Houston, the press and all the so-called experts have made it about me versus Yao Ming. But the truth is, Houston always double or triple teams me. I mean, Yao's a great player, but he's only been in the league for 3 years, so it'd be ridiculous to expect him to go one-on-one with me. I've got to admit it, I definitely didn't have one of my best games of my career. I got into foul trouble pretty early and sat out most of the second half. But my main man D Jones and my other main man D Wade came through like I knew they would. And man, they took control in the second half. And in the end, we got the win. And Stan, the Man, Big Brother Van Gundy got the bragging rights.
Final score, your Miami Heat 104, the Houston Rockets 95.
Today we're going out for a one-day road trip. Basically what that means is we fly into Dallas, play them tomorrow night, and then come home right after the game. These are my favorite road trips because I'm not gone from the kids that long. So they really don't miss me that much.
downsides of Shaquille being on the road so much is that he misses a lot of the kids' activities. Like today, for instance, the kids had tennis, and that's always a lot of fun.
All right, let's start out with some forehand standing right there, okay? Want to be like Agassi, right? We're gonna have some good pro shots here. Beautiful.
Miles, Sharif, and Amira have been taking tennis lessons from Greg since we moved to Miami.
All right, memester, we ready?
Shakir isn't quite 2 yet, so he's a little too young to join in. But he's always trying to keep up with his brothers and his sister and do whatever they're doing.
Watch the ball and hit. Excellent. Time out, time out. The big guy's coming at me.
You're the worst.
Woo!
So today he was out there basically running around, getting in the way, and wreaking havoc.
That's it. Now you got it.
But hey, he had a good time. You know, you are your father's child.
This is Dampier on the pump fakes and Wade flying by. Nowitzki for three, and the long rebound run down by Damon Jones. Hit ahead for Wade! Oh, do you believe that?
That's what this is.
When Shaquille's on the road, I try to make it a point to watch all the games.
Here. No.
But tonight it was a little difficult with all the commotion. Get down. That's a no-no. Come on, this way.
Oh, the drop step for the dunk. Shaq's eyes.
The kids were pretty wound up.
Hey.
With the four of them getting into one thing after another, I was only able to keep one eye on the game and the other eye on them because they were just in everything.
Come here.
The game was really close until like the last minute.
Ahead by one. 2:42 to go. Shaq. Nope.
And Dallas just kind of pulled away from them.
Butler for three. No good. And the Mavericks win the ball game.
Shaquille had a good game, but I know that probably doesn't matter to him just because the team still lost. I'm sure he'll be really tired when he gets home.
Shakir, this way.
But hey, I've had a long day too, and I'm not waiting up.
You know, at the end of every practice, Coach Van Gundy makes each of us shoot at least 25 free throws. So today, me and Flash came up with a way to make that a little more interesting.
This is it right here. I got 17. 2 swishes, I'm out of here.
We played our own version of LSU versus Marquette. 2 points for a swish, 1 point for a regular basket. First one to 25 wins. We went 3 rounds, Superman versus Flash. Flash beat Superman all 3 times. Marquette beat LSU by 1.
3-0.
3-0. 3 games to nothing. So I guess Superman has some more work to do on the free throw line.
Right after dinner tonight, we all sat down so Shaquille could watch the kids' tennis lesson.
Mimi, you ready?
You know, I have to admit, I'm not all that good with a camera, but I don't think Shaquille really cares. He just wanted to see how the kids did.
Oh!
We're over here now. Come on, come on. Yep.
You know, in a weird way, I think it's actually better I wasn't there for the tennis lessons. Because if I was there, Shawnee probably wouldn't have filmed it. And this way, the kids can have twice as much fun. First, they get to have the tennis lessons.
Good one, Mimi.
And then they all get to sit around the TV and laugh at each other.
I get that.
Oh!
Here. Get up, man. Get up.
You know, you are your father's child.
Right now we're 33-14. We're on top of the East. And you know, it's really nice to see guys like D. Jones and Flash start to get the recognition they deserve. They're playing well.
The Flash, man, has he exceeded your expectations? I mean,
Actually,
coming in.
He has.
You thought you thought he was a great player coming in, I know, but.
Actually, he has.
In what ways?
He's humble.
Is that surprising for a 23-year-old kid?
These days, yeah. These days, yeah.
He's kind of played in the shadow of Carmelo and LeBron.
I don't think he's played in the shadow. It's just that those guys had different marketing tactics when they came in. LeBron with the whole Nike thing and being in high school, that was a lot of press. Carmelo was going to Syracuse and winning the national championship. He was always there. He always had the game, but he just didn't have you guys behind him like LeBron and Carmelo did.
Now he does. Thanks, Shaq.
Cleveland's a tough team. Right now, they're playing with a lot of confidence. And the biggest reason for that, LeBron James. I mean, last year he was Rookie of the Year. This year he's one of the starters for the East in the All-Star game. He's just a great player, especially for being as young as he is. The Cavs got off to a fast start and put us in the hole pretty early.
Timeout.
But by the end of the first half, we climbed back. Closed the gap. And took the lead. From then on, it was all about tightening up the D. Making them work hard for every basket. Making them pay for every mistake. We pretty much had everything under control. And then it happened.
Possession of the ball, which reset the clock. The steal by James, 2-on-1. Here's McInnes with a high dribble. It's a foul. Yes, and the foul.
My goodness. You could see that one coming a mile away, Marv. David Jones, don't you just let McInnes have the layup?
You know, D. Jones never had a chance. And the minute I saw it happen, I knew they were going to be showing that dunk over and over and over again. From every angle they had. Down low. Up high. Slow motion. You name it, they'll run it. Those are the kind of players that live with you forever and ever.
That's, as you mentioned, Marv, that's on the career highlight film. He knows that was special.
But I guess things could have turned out worse. We could have lost the game. But damn, did D. Jones get banged on. It's the morning after the infamous King James dunk. It's gonna be a long day for Damon Jones. Call Damon, see if his face is doing okay. Damon, D. Jones, D. Jones. Damon, you all right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna go drive your car off a bridge, are you? Cause you got baptized last night. You got... On my way to practice, you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You okay? Your feelings all right? Your neck okay? All right, I'm just checking on you.
Tell me about that play last night. It seemed like you sort of changed your mind right in the middle of the play.
Well, I mean, it was a situation where it was a 2-on-1 break, and you know, I was gonna try to make a play on the ball, and in midair, I saw he had the angle on me, so I just tried to duck and get out of the way.
What'd you think of the dunk, which it's becoming known as?
I told him it was like one of the top 5 dunks in the history of the game.
You told LeBron? Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been dunked on like that, Damon?
Yeah, he dunked on me last year the same way.
Number 1 was when Jordan went baseline on Ewing.
Right.
Number 2 was when Pippen went on Ewing.
Man, it wasn't no big deal. Guys get dunked on all the time. Shaq's even been dunked on before. He's not gonna admit it, but yeah, we got film footage. He has been dunked on before.
Number 3 was when Tom Chambers on Mark Jackson. Remember that? And when he put his knee in his chest?
Right. But like I told my friends, the 72 phone calls I got last night about it, it's just one play out of many possessions, and still in the first place.
And that right there probably was number 4.
I'll probably be on highlight tapes for the rest of my life, but you know, it's all in fun. It's all good. Who cares about that?
Right now we have a 16-5 record at home. And tonight we're playing the Bulls, who are 7-11 on the road. So after tonight, they should be 7-12. This game was rough right from the start. But you know what? When you're number 1, you gotta expect that.
Number 32, Shaquille O'Neal. First.
When you're on top, these teams are gonna come at you with everything they got, and you can't back down.
Number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is second.
And when a team gets physical like that, you gotta give it right back to them.
Heat ball, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is third.
Let's hold it back. Calm down. I can't calm down.
If you wanna know my opinion, there were way too many whistles in the game.
Heat ball, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal, is fourth.
And I spent way too much time on the bench. Flash and Doliak took care of business in the 3rd quarter. And I decided to make a statement in the 4th. These teams gotta learn that they just can't come in our house and try to push us around. Because we're just gonna push them right out the door. It was a tough game against Chicago Bulls. There's a lot of 7-footers out there jumping and banging. My thing is just let us beat each other. If you're gonna call me for a knick-knack foul, you gotta call the game the same way. I would like the same respect back, but I wasn't getting that respect tonight. I got into foul trouble, but it doesn't matter. I got the best backup in the world, Michael Doliak. He stuck up for me in the 3rd quarter. In the 4th quarter, I was pissed, and I had to put on a show for the people. I had 13 points. It's against my religion to have 13 points in 4 quarters. It makes me look bad and feel bad, and I can't do that. I make too much money for that.
Next time on Shaquille.
This game was over before it was over.
Don't bite.
I said I ain't gonna bite you. It's no big secret that I've always struggled with free throws.
Ryan, I'm sorry you got partnered up with Shaq.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
There's a lot of hype around this game because everybody's saying this is a preview of what the finals might be.
You want to fight me?
Oh, that's bad. Good.
Why do you play?
It's my job to go out there and give them a good show.
Shaq alone is not enough to ensure a victory.
Coming up on Shaquille.
This game was over before it was over.
Goodbye.
I said I ain't gonna bite you.
It's no big secret that I've always struggled with free throws.
Dwayne, I'm sorry you got partnered up with Shaq.
Last time we played the Clippers, they beat us at the buzzer. But tonight, they're in our house.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
There's a lot of hype around this game because everybody's saying this is a preview of what the finals might be.
You want to fight me?
Oh, that's bad. Good.
Why do you play?
It's my job to go out there and give them a good show.
Shaq alone is not enough to ensure a victory.
On this episode of Shaquille.
Right now, the Heat have one of the best home records in the league. We've only lost 5 here at the arena. And tonight, we're going for our 20th home win against the Golden State Warriors. The truth is, they're not a very good team. I mean, damn, they only won 1 game all of last month. So we're pretty confident we'll get the win. Our team got out to a slow start. It was like we were always a half a step behind, and they kept getting layup after layup. But you know, when you start out a game like this, the best thing to do is to keep pushing and changing things up until you find your focus and find your rhythm. Flash just couldn't seem to get it going tonight. But that's okay because Eddie Jones really stepped up. And you know, that's what's great about this team. Someone else always comes through. I mean, there's definitely been some games where I've struggled, and it's usually been Dwayne Wade picking up the slack. You know what? We should have blown these guys away. But the fact is, they played hard and kept it close until the 4th. But in the end, they didn't have it in them. You know, the desire to win. But I tell you what, we did.
Floppy out for Dwayne. Here we go. Quick. Now you got 14.
The biggest challenge in coaching Shaquille is really getting your team to still play with a sense of urgency. Because Shaquille provides so much confidence for a team that they just think, hey, because of Shaq's presence, we're going to be able to win the game.
You have the nail taking that. You got to still have the roll.
That confidence is great, but at times that can be a negative because they can forget about things like defensive intensity and execution.
Doesn't stop until there's a score.
So you really have to keep your team on guard that Shaq alone is not enough to ensure a victory.
Here, I'll let you do it on the counter. Monday's Valentine's Day, and every holiday I do cookies with the kids because you can make a mess and get all dirty, and it's just fun.
So the kids and I decided to make cookies today while Shaquille's at practice because the kids really want to surprise him. We're experimenting here.
Yay! So we can play in it?
I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do with yours. It's yours.
After practice today, we all had to partner up with a teammate to shoot free throws. It was Coach Van Gundy's idea. The deal was both players had to make 10 in a row before either of us could go home. Flash teamed up with me, and he made the first 10 shots he took.
Go, baby. We'll be out here soon.
Then it was my turn. Turns out, I wasn't as lucky as Flash.
10 more.
Don't mess it up. What is that you're doing right now?
Making hearts. Look how many hearts I made.
Okay, how are we gonna put that on a cookie tray?
Didn't it?
My sad cookies.
You know, it's no big secret that I've always kind of struggled with free throws. But I'll tell you one thing, it's not because I don't practice.
All right, last one.
Sometimes it feels to me like it's easier to win 10 games in a row than it is to make 10 free throws in a row.
Let's go. Let's see that shit.
You missed the last one?
Too much pressure. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll still be here with the same shit on tomorrow when we come in at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Dwayne, I'm sorry you got partnered up with Shaq.
Oh, Miles.
Good.
Amira, that was mine. Okay, you're done.
7 more. 6 more. 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. 7 more. 6 more.
There's a lot of hype around this game against the Spurs because everybody's saying it's a preview of what the finals might be. But if you know Shaquille, you know he totally ignores all the hype. He knows it's way too early to be worrying about that kind of stuff and making predictions.
You know, the Spurs are one of the league's elite teams, and I really respect Tim Duncan as a player. Back when I was in the West, I went up against him in the playoffs 5 times in 6 years. So I kind of know how they operate. And that's really an advantage for us because I've been able to pass on some of that experience to my teammates. You know, basically for most of the game, we just traded baskets. They'd score, then we'd score. They couldn't pull away, we couldn't pull away. And the game just kept getting more and more intense. Then in the second half, things really started getting rough. Flash is the kind of guy that gives the game everything he's got. I take a lot of hits, but I'm a big guy. Dwayne gets punished every time he's out there on the floor. But he never complains, and he never backs down. He just does his job.
Loose ball foul on the Spurs.
Once Flash is back on his feet, and I could tell he was all right, I leaned in and told him, don't worry about payback. Let's just get this win, little homie. You know, the first time we played the Spurs, Flash sat out with an injury and we lost. This time he was on the court and we won. I think probably the best thing about Sunday games is that they're usually over early. This means I can go back home and spend some time with my friends and family.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Tonight, Shawnee and I invited Dwayne Wade and his wife, Savon, over for a little early dinner. Flash and I are both going to the All-Star game next week.
Yeah.
It'll be my 12th appearance. It'll be his first.
Matching hat.
So I just wanted to school him a little bit, tell him what it's gonna be like, and give him a few wardrobe tips, because now he's Flash, and he got to look good.
You look nice in the wool, chinchilla. You've been long with two sizes too big with the hat.
It was great to kind of kick back and hang out with Shaq and his family. We become really good friends since he signed with the team. I really didn't know him all before then, but I think what surprised me the most is how funny he is.
I can't believe you wore that. And that big brim hat. You wore the hat too? Oh my God. Yeah.
You going to sit down? Should I ice my knees or something?
Go ahead, do what you gotta do, Mr. Man.
Daddy, what happened, Daddy?
None.
Why did you put ice on your knees?
Daddy old.
We only have one game left to play before the All-Star break. That's a good thing because I think all of us can use a little rest.
Look, this was right.
Hey, stop running.
I mean, I don't care who you are, 30-plus games, God knows how many practices, your body begins to pay a price.
Hey, I said stop running.
It'll be nice to take a break, even if it's just for a little while.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
Are you looking forward to this weekend, or is it like sort of boring already for you, these All-Star games?
It's fun. I'm happy for Dwayne and his family. It'll be his first one. I'm happy for Stan. It'll be his first one. The All-Star game is coming up in less than a week, and Stan Van Gundy has been picked to be the coach for the East. I think it's a great honor for him because I think he really earned it.
So how has that experience to be in the same locker room with 12 of the best in the world will be a great honor. To have the opportunity to coach in the All-Star game and to be there with two of our players, I can't even describe what that experience will be like. I'm really looking forward to it.
Why do you play in the All-Star game? A lot of people beg off, they take the days off. You play. Why do you play?
Because I think the fans appreciate me and I appreciate them. And if I'm healthy and if I can play, I think it's my job to go out there and give them a good shot.
I'm done. Anybody else? Good to see you.
All right, buddy. It's Valentine's Day, and tonight I'm taking Shawnee out to dinner to celebrate. But the kids said before we go, they wanted to give me a surprise.
Who made this one? You made that one? I'm gonna take a bite of yours first. You made this one, Mimi? Take a bite of yours. Want a bite? Here. Take a bite of Sharif. Take a bite of Mimi. The rest of it's good. There's candy on top.
You know, it turned out that Shakir ate his cookie. So I told him it was okay. I would just eat him instead.
Don't bite.
I ain't gonna bite you.
Don't bite you.
I ain't gonna bite you.
Don't bite you.
I said I ain't gonna bite you. Baby, here's a little present I want you to open up first.
Between Shaquille's practice and game schedule and me taking care of the kids, he and I really don't get to spend a lot of time alone together. Oh, and it's a heart ring, because it's Valentine's. Oof. Thank you. So tonight was really special for the both of us. So what is this?
I gotta like warm it up.
See yourself right now. There's something wrong with
One of the businesses that I'm obviously in is merchandising. I work with a licensing company who distributes all sorts of autographs. Jerseys, posters, basketballs, you name it, they got it. Where we going, my man? Fifth floor?
Fifth floor, right?
And there's only one way to get 100% pure, authentic Shaquille O'Neal autograph. And that's for me, and me only, to sign it. It is I, Shaq Fu. You want to fight me? Come on then, bring it. So 3 or 4 times a year, I spend half the day doing nothing but signing. I just hope I don't get writer's cramp, because it might throw up my free throws for tomorrow night's game. The Clippers are in town tonight, and we're going for our 40th win. That's almost as many wins as the Heat had all last season. So we're all pretty pumped up about how we're positioned going into the last part of the season and on into the playoffs. Off the court for me.
I was not at all surprised by Shaq's impact on our basketball team. You're talking one of the truly great centers in the history of the game, and a very unique guy in terms of his size and strength and agility and skills. But as far as the rest of our team coming along this quickly, that's a little bit surprising. And the success in the first half of the season has been phenomenal, and it's been very exciting for our fans and for this entire city. I think the biggest challenges we'll face after the All-Star game are to continue to get better, not to coast through, not to try to stay at the level we're at of having the best record, but to truly try to get better every game. Then I think obviously the second challenge is to have everybody healthy and to have a lot of people on your team who are ready to contribute if needed.
last time we played the Clippers was back in LA. It was the final game of a long road trip. And they took us to double overtime and then beat us at the buzzer with a lucky-ass shot. But tonight, they're in our house. And we're looking to get even. The Clips kept it pretty close for about 10 minutes. Then they decided to start doubling and tripling me. And that was a big mistake. Because that left D. Jones wide open. And he was locked and loaded. In the second quarter, the rest of us joined the party. Let me tell you, it was fun. Everybody got in on the action. And as hard as the Clippers tried, there wasn't a damn thing they could do about it. In the third quarter, Dan really turned on the juice. Start draining threes. And Wade just couldn't be stopped. They were merciless. And you know what? This game was over before it was over. What started as a battle ended as a massacre. Payback is a bitch.
You know the name. Next time on Shaquille.
I don't want to be bothered. Got to get ready for the All-Star game.
Tomorrow morning, off to Denver.
Should I hit him with this one?
I don't even know why they call it the All-Star break. I'm working harder than ever.
Shaq, does this ever get old for you?
Just sticking that ugly mic in my face gets old.
Best thing about All-Star games is putting the 24 best players in one building at the same time.
Which of those guys are you going to dunk on first?
Whoever gets in the way.
Shaq sets up a facial on Yao Ming.
Like I said before, I came here with one mission, to win a championship.
Coming up on Shaquille.
I don't want to be bothered. Got to get ready for the All-Star game.
Tomorrow morning, off to Denver.
Should I hit him with this one?
I don't even know why they call it the All-Star break. I'm working harder than ever.
Shaq, does this ever get old for you?
Just sticking that ugly mic in my face gets old.
Maybe you might know this guy.
Kiss my ring.
Best thing about All-Star games is putting the 24 best players in one building at the same time.
Which of those guys are you going to dunk on first?
Whoever gets in the way.
Shaq sets up a facial on Yao Ming.
Like I said before, I came here with one mission, to win a championship.
On this episode of Shaquille.
Earlier tonight, we beat the Clippers for our 40th win and our last game before the All-Star break. Tomorrow morning, off to Denver. Nah, too many people seeing this journey. This Louis bag. Like, bow. Yeah. Will.
Yes. Should I hit him with this one? I wore this one already, didn't I? At the Philly All-Star game.
Yeah, hit him with it.
Hit him with this
Go
one?
ahead, take it with you.
I'm gonna take this one. I ain't got no hat to match this though. Or should I hit him with this one?
Which one?
That's Sasquatchian. Or should I hit him with the Should I hit him with that?
I don't know. That polar bear and Bigfoot, one of the two. Hold on, I got something for you.
Hold on my calls unless it's President Bush. I don't want to be bothered. Got to get ready for the All-Star game. Tell you the truth, I probably take a lot of stuff I don't even need. But I want to leave my options open because the baddest man in the NBA got to look good. Damn, I look good, boy. Whew. This morning, I decided to wake up a little early and work on my free throws. Because when we start whooping the West, I want to be prepared just in case teams try to go the Hacker Shack route. Miles and Sharif, come see. Oh, there you guys are. When I tell y'all meet me out here 2 minutes, you're late. Give me 2 push-ups. Give me 2 push-ups for being late. 1, 2. Give me 2 more then. 1, 2. All right. Rebound for me. Daddy gonna shoot. All right, you stand over there, and you stand over there. If the ball comes to your side, get it. So you don't get hurt. I told my kids that Hacker Shaq doesn't even bother me. I also told them that I'm flattered that they came up with a name to try to stop your daddy. If you think about it, how many guys in the history of the game have had a defensive strategy named after them? You want to be just as good as daddy or better than daddy?
Good as daddy.
No, you want to be better than daddy. This is my 12th All-Star game, and you know, it's great to know that the fans still appreciate me. But the truth is, I think I'm more excited for D. Wade and Coach Van Gundy, because really, this is their first All-Star game. And you know what they say, you never forget your first. I know I haven't.
With the hat, like, yeah, that's it. Nice. Another one like that. There we go. Sweet.
This year, the NBA All-Star Game is in Denver, Colorado.
Last one. Here we go.
Today, we're doing something that's called Media Day.
Give me a little bit of a smirk, Shaq.
Basically, you just sit there and pose for 1,000 pictures and get asked 1,000,000 questions.
What's your favorite sport to watch?
Favorite sport to watch is basketball. Kevin Garnett said it the best. If you don't like Shaq, there's something wrong with you.
Food.
Lucille's fried chicken.
No, really?
Yeah.
What was the greatest upset in NBA history?
Actor.
Me. Then when you're done with the one-on-one interviews, they stick you in a room with like 350,000 reporters from around the world.
Shaq, does this ever get old for you? All this media and this attention?
No, but you're sticking that ugly mic in my face gets old. I don't even know why they call it the All-Star break. You don't get a break at all. I'm working harder than ever.
Also from your Denver Nuggets, please have a warm welcome, make some noise for the Little Buster.
After I finished up with all the media interviews and photo shoots, I barely had time to take a quick shower, put on a suit, head on to the celebrity game, where I was scheduled to do, you guess it, another interview.
We're going to do an interview with Stuart Scott.
That's it?
That's it, at the top of the show.
He can
We
take
come on the air at 5 o'clock, about 5:02.
What time is it now?
5 to 5. So in about 10 minutes, you'll be on.
An all-star for the 12th time in his career. Maybe you might know this guy. Shaquille O'Neal, with his 3rd team he's an all-star with. Now, Shaq, when you and the real ballers watch the celebrity players play, I don't know, what thought runs through your mind?
We want to see if they can play, because when we go and do what they do, like do music or do movies, they want to see if we got the skill. So when we watch them come over to our genre, we want to see if they can play. And most of them can play. Brian McKnight can play.
Now Sunday, All-Star game. You're in the East now. What's going to be like playing against Yao and against Duncan and against Garnett instead of playing with them?
It's going to be different, but it's going to be fun.
Which of those guys are you going to dunk on first, Yao, KG, Duncan?
Whoever gets in the way.
Shaquille O'Neal, he's been MVP of this All-Star game twice in the last 5 years, including last year. The MVP for us on the public address announcer, Michael Big Mike Kennedy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the teams?
These celebrity games are always a big hit with the fans. I mean, this year you had WNBA stars playing alongside singers and actors who are all trying to prove they got game. And you know what? Some of them do, but most of them don't. You know what? I would have liked to have stayed around and see who won. But I need to get back across town to catch Flash and Udonis in the rookie-sophomore game. And not even the stellar player Sugar Ray was going to keep me from that.
Jerome, Godfather. I've been here a long time. I've killed many people. I've killed David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, who came back and who's now on my team. Hakeem Olajuwon. Took me a long time to get to the Don status. I'm finally here. Kiss my ring.
I think it's important for all of us established players to come out to events like these and show our support for the guys who are just coming into the league. I mean, when I was a rookie, guys like Barkley and Jordan took the time to support me. The least I can do is continue that tradition. You know, all five started for this year's sophomore were on the All-Star rookie team last year. And in my opinion, these guys may be the best second-year team I've ever seen. I mean, it's pretty amazing to see the difference in these guys' game after playing just 1 year in the NBA. As far as the rookies go, I think there's one guy that's really going to make a statement this year, Andre Iguodala. Sort of reminds me of Scottie Pippen. The rookies kept it close for most of the game. But then, Flash, King James, and Carmelo put on a clinic. I mean, they really went to work. When it was all over, the new guys came up short. But you know what? I'm sure most of them are going to be back next year playing for the sophomores. You know, my first All-Star game was in 1992. And out of all the guys who played in that game that year, I'm the only one still in the league.
Remember that rookie year we came in? Yeah, everybody. Jordan, Ewing, Pippen. They ain't even know me. My little younger Jerome said, they're gonna know me next year. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes that feels like a long, long time ago. There's a whole lot of shit that's happened since then. A whole lot of shit.
Good morning, everybody. We have kids up there who are obviously very excited to spend some time with Shaq this morning. They are not expecting Dwayne, so I thank you so much for coming.
About 7 years ago, I came up with this idea to hold a free basketball clinic for talented kids around the country. The Nestle company got involved and we partnered up. And now, Every year they hold a bunch of trials in different cities to find kids with great skills.
So this morning, we're going to pick the winner from the Denver area. So I asked my main man, D. Wade, if he would show up and help me judge the contestants.
I was more than happy to show up to Crunch Camp with Shaq. You know, he's somebody that I look up to. The way he involves himself in the community and the way he works with kids, I mean, he's the best at it.
The first thing the kids had to do today was go one-on-one with me so I can get a good look at their game. And let me tell you, I didn't go easy on them. I made them work.
I really had a good time hanging out with Shaq and all the kids. That's what All-Star Weekend is supposed to be about, having fun. Not just for us, but for the fans and the kids too.
You're only supposed to pick one winner. But these kids were so good, we ended up picking 3. This is the first time that's ever happened. But you know, picking just one wouldn't have been fair. Practice for the All-Star game is different from any other practice. First of all, they let the fans and the press in. And I'm not just talking a couple of reporters. There are hundreds of them. And before we can even touch the ball, all the players get interviewed again. At this point, I don't think there's a single question they can come up with that we haven't already answered at least twice. You see us fried chicken?
The best thing about All-Star games is just putting the 24 best players in one building at the same time.
The coach of the East All-Stars from the Miami Heat, Stan Van Gundy.
It's great for the fans, and it's a tremendous feeling as a coach because to be in the locker room with, you know, the great players in our game, it's a tremendous honor.
So I just want to walk through 2 things. Let's get in a 14 right now. Put blue on defense.
The cool thing about the All-Star game is that you get a chance to play side by side with the guys you go up against the rest of the year. For that one weekend, you're teammates. But you know what? After tomorrow night, the fun and games are over, and it's back to business. And that means they're my adversaries again.
Coaching in this game will be a tremendous thrill on Sunday. But I'm still a fan too, and to sit there and have the best seat in the house to watch those 24 guys go at it is going to be great.
The Saturday night before the game is always a big deal, because that's when they put on a skills challenge, 3-point shootout, and a slam dunk contest. A lot of stars come out for it. Gets the fans all pumped up, and it's pretty exciting. The best part is always the slam dunk competition. But this is one of the best slam dunk events I've seen in a long time. I mean, you had Amari Stoudemire teaming up with Steve Nash for a crazy soccer slam. But for my money, the classiest move and the best dunk of the night was when Josh Smith put on Dominique Wilkins' jersey and pulled off one of Dominique's signature dunks.
Entertainment at its best right now.
For me, that sealed it for him right then and there.
You get a 10 just because of that. Hey, he deserves it for giving Dominique respect. That was off the hook.
During All-Star Weekend, you are busy the entire time. Tonight, for instance, after the slam dunk contest, Shaquille hosted a party all the way across town. I mean, you know how it is with Shaquille. When he does something, he does it really big.
party tonight was an annual tradition. It was a chance for me to get out with my wife and hang out with some friends. And even though it was my party, I wasn't the last to leave because tomorrow's game day and I want to make sure I get plenty of rest so I can be my usual dominant self.
Take it over the street. It's on, it's on, it's on.
From the Miami Heat, the 2004 All-Star Game MVP, the top All-Star vote getter in the East with over 2.4 million votes, 7'1" center, and 12-time All-Star, Shaquille O'Neal. Allen Iverson with the step on Kobe Bryant. And here's Vince Carter for three.
The All-Star Game is really about the fans.
Here is Garnett. That's a deep two.
So usually, the first half of these games are all about showing off.
Serves up a facial on Yao Ming. It counts. And the foul.
You know, players strutting their stuff for the crowd.
Brady with room. Yes. And both clubs have come out firing.
Giving them something to talk about.
Iverson in the open floor with the layup. Iverson, James.
We pretty much just traded baskets for the first quarter.
And here is Allen for three.
But then in the second quarter,
Now with another rebound. Josh is paying his all-star stats.
the West went on a run.
Here's Lewis. Right on cue. Rashard Lewis.
After that, it stayed pretty close. We'd make a few.
Hill from Wade.
They'd make a few.
Here's Yao Ming with a series of...
But we look better doing it.
Wade is on it. He has Shaq on the left side. Goes to Hill. Back to Shaq. Oh! Shaquille O'Neal whipping by.
In the second half, I wanted D-Wade to go off and really put on the show.
Here's Wade with a breakaway. Wade with the reverse stuff.
And you know what? He didn't let me down. He showed the world that Flash has arrived.
Oh, nice fake it. Wade takes it to the distance.
He's here for real. You know, I think he earned a lot of people's respect.
Wade lays it home.
Superman to Flash. That's what we've seen from Miami.
Everybody knows that these games don't really get serious until about halfway through the fourth quarter. For the past 3 years, I played for the West, and the West won.
Here's Bryant with the lob.
This time I played for the East, and you know what? The East won.
James. Oh, put down by Wallace.
So I guess like they say, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Shaq, he's going to be the difference.
When I first came to Miami, there were some critics and some so-called experts who said my championship days were behind me. But you know what? That type of negativism does not bother me. In fact, it makes me more determined to prove them wrong. And like I said before, I came here with one mission: to win a championship.
I was made to walk miles in the heat, whips on my back, bruises and blisters on my feet. You see me, I cry, kick and scream, I'm best at the bottom of sea.
So far as a team, I think we're headed in the right direction.
Speak to the youth, it's all here, how you know.
All the guys are committed to playing hard every time we step on the floor. We've worked hard. We've earned each other's respect. We stayed focused. now we're the best team in the East. You know what? All that stuff is fine, but the only thing that matters now is where we go from here.